T.I.'s son, King Harris, wants to have a rags to riches story and wants everyone to know he grew up with roaches and not with his parents' money. His mentality is, yeah, my mom and dad are rich, but I came from nothing. And he's willing to get physical with his mother and father about this storyline.
I'm ready to go to war for it. I'm ready to go to war.
On Sunday, King Harris went live on Instagram during the Falcons game, and in it, King wanted to make sure to clarify in front of the world and his family that he did not grow up with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Silver spoon? I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Mind you, while he is screaming and spitting at the camera, he is sitting in box seats, and it's sort of ironic. You guys have money and access to have these box seats, but you're on Instagram Live talking about how rough your life has been.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there.
During the live, his mother and father can be heard in the background refuting this story and saying that he grew up behind gates, not running away from roaches scurrying in the kitchen, which is what he wants the world to believe. At one point in the video, his mom took his phone and clarified to every viewer on King's Instagram Live that King would go to his grandma's house, yes, when he was 12 years old, but not just to be in the hood and to get away from the marble floors, but instead to suck a pacifier at the age of 12 years old.
He's sucking pacifier over there till you were 12 years old. He was sucking pacifier till you were 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house. You cried like a baby. Hold it.
At this point in the live is when things got even more heated, and you hear him go back and forth with his mother, and while we can't really see exactly from their vantage point what's going on, you hear his mom at one point threaten to beat his ass.
You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking.
And then that's when his father starts to chime in even more.
You're embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
At one point, it looks like T.I. put his son in some sort of a headlock.
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
And King then turned off the live shortly after. Following this, King posted a series of sort of I stand on business related Instagram posts to remind y'all that he is that guy and that he somehow is being manipulated. I found this story really fascinating because never have we ever really had the son of a very prominent black figure want to be so hood so bad. It's almost as if he's not appreciative of the life that has been afforded to him because of his parents' success, and it's almost as if he's trying to downplay his parents' role in his success and make it seem like he came from nothing. I'm going to be quite honest when I say this. King would have a very, very tough time being a normal, regular, average kid from the hood, and he would struggle not to be a statistic, especially when you consider the headlines that are related to him. It doesn't seem like he would have the level of success if it wasn't because of the parents that he is basically shitting on. When I hear about these stories of prominent figures who have really terrible kids who are sort of shitting on their legacy and wanting to create their own legacy but basically off the back of their parents, I think about how difficult it must be for the parents of these children. You want the best for your kids, but the whole time your kids really don't care about you, and they really are just going to use you in order to get to their next opportunity. The reason why they have the name that they have is because of your legacy, and I honestly just feel bad for the parents. But at what point do you cut your kids off? At what point do you just distance yourself from your own children? I'm sure that is a conversation that they have had behind closed doors, but let me know what you guys think about all of this. Maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.